Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's session of Pre-Bell with William O'Neill India. In this session, we'll take you through Nifty 50 chart placement along with its probable opening, some key global news and events, how US markets fared through the night, how Asian markets are trading at the moment, and at the end, chart of the day for you. Without much ado, let's start with Nifty 50 chart analysis for the day. Yesterday, Nifty had a very strong opening of around 70 to 90 points and continuously traded higher for the first half of the trading session at around 1.2% till the midpoint of the trading session. By then, the US futures came under selling pressure and was nearly 300 points off high, taking cues from the Nifty US futures. Even Nifty 50 came down and found support near the 21 DMA. Going forward for today's session, 21 DMA, which is the 15,791 levels, will be key on the downside, which will act as a key support. And on the upside, the 50 DMA, that is 16,163. As we all know, the market is still in rally attempt, so we still need a follow-through day. For today's action to qualify as a follow-through day, we need levels of around 16,047, which is up move of 1.5% on above on volumes higher than the previous days to take the markets to confirm uptrend. So talking about some key news, so European natural gas hits its highest level since the start of the Ukraine war, as Norway gas fields is facing strides and Nord Stream gas pipeline is expected to go under maintenance from 11 July. There are concerns that the Nord Stream pipelines may not start again. Yesterday, after quite a long time, FIIs bought equities worth rupees 1,296 crores and DIIs sold equities worth rupees 258 crores. Marico released its Q1 FY23 business updates. So the India business volume declined in mid-single digits. So the company's performance was dragged down by sharp drop in Saffola oil volume. It declined in double digits. Even Parachute coconut oil recorded a minor volume growth. On the other hand, international business remained extremely strong and deliver high teen constant currency growth. Uh, on the pharma front, Biocon Biologics received EU GMP certification for its new biologics manufacturing facility in Bengaluru. So talking about the US and the Asian markets, uh, taking cues from the US futures, all the three indices had a negative opening. Dow Jones and S&P 500 was trading nearly 2% lower, and Nasdaq was trading 1% lower. All the three indices made a strong comeback during the day, with Nasdaq recovering the most by closing 1.8% higher, S&P 0.2% higher, and Dow Jones 0.4% lower. However, the Asian markets are trading on the lower side, with Kospi trading around 0.9% lower, Nikkei 1.3% lower, Shanghai 1% lower, and Hang Seng 1.5% lower. The major move was in Brent crude oil. So yesterday, Brent crude oil was trading around 113 and $14 per barrel, and during the night session, it touched a low of around 102 per barrel on fears of recession across developed markets such as US and Europe, which can lead to demand deterioration across the globe. Even the which led to the US 10-year bond yield decreasing to 2.83% from nearly 2.97%. So when the bond yield goes down, the prices of the bonds go up. So that is buying in the bonds happening. Talking about USD INR, USD INR touched and breached its all-time low of 79.4 and later settled at around 79.2. Talking about SGX Nifty and its clue for today's opening, SGX Nifty is indicating a very muted and very flattish opening. Talking about the sectoral placements kind of remain similar to where we have discussed this chart yesterday, with the two main sectors, that is auto and FMCG, still in rally and trading well above their key moving averages of 50 and 200 DMA by around 5 to 5.5%. IT has gone into rally, but it's still trading around 19% below It's a 200 DMA, which is not a good sign. Even metal is in 18% below its 200 DMA, and similarly with your realty sector as well. That's around 15% below the 200 EMA, which is still showing. These sectors are still showing signs of weakness. Now talking about the chart of the day. Chart of the day is Rajratan Global Wire. So before we discuss the chart of the stock further, it's not a buy or sell recommendation, and we've been just discussing it for educational purpose. So Rajratan Global Wire is leading player in your bead wire segment and the black wire segment, which goes into the tires of automobiles, aircrafts, and earth moving vehicles. It has two capacities for two manufacturing setups of two manufacturing facilities in China and one in Thailand. So, post the capacity expansion in China, it's expected to be the second largest bead wire producer with with market share of around a global market share of 18 to 20%, and Indian market share at 45 to 48%. The Q4 FY22 result was again a good stellar performance by the company. Even and even the FY20, the complete year performance FY22 as well. So talking about the Q4 FY22 performance, there was strong volume growth of around 10.2% QOQ, mainly on account of strong volumes in the MHCV segment. Uh, and the margins did came under pressure on account of raw material prices increasing in February and March, which led to your EBITDA margins shrinking to around 19.2% from 21.2% in Q3 FY22. The company is confident of passing these price hikes in Q1 FY23. On the expansion front, the Thailand expansion is expected to be completed in FY23 from the 40,000 MT to 60,000 MT, and the Chennai expansion is well in progress, and the erection process for the expansion has been started. Going forward, with the revival in auto industry post your supply constraints is expected to augur well for Rajratan Global Wires, and the company is expected to do volumes of around greater than 25,000 tons with upward margins as they are able to pass on the prices. So on the fundamental and the qualitative level, the company is being doing superbly well, and similar can be reflected in the EPS strength of 98 as well. And even on the price front, the price strength is really good at 91, and the RS line is also been trending higher. Buyer demand is also solid at 8. The stock is forming a double bottom base and is just 8.5% off its high. If you look at the right hand side of the double bottom base, the RS line has been trending higher, which is a really good sign. And on the volume front as well, you can see good accumulation, and the stock is trading very close to its pivot. All of these are very good sign in terms of the technical and fundamental factors. If the markets would have been supportive, that is in confirmed uptrend, it could have been a good stock to watch out for. Thank you, and do connect with us for pre-bell with William O'Neill India, as well as the post-market show, that is after hours with William O'Neill India at 4:30 p.m. sharp every day from Monday to Friday. Thank you.